Zinc plays a central role in the constant renewal and coordination of the human body. It supports the synthesis of proteins, hormones, and enzymes that drive cellular repair and growth, making it indispensable for maintaining vitality, metabolic balance, and immune defense. When zinc levels fall, protein production slows, muscle tissue weakens, and hormonal communication begins to falter, often leading to fatigue, poor recovery, or sluggish metabolism. Among widely available foods, lean pork stands as one of the most efficient and balanced natural sources of zinc, a food that bridges accessibility, nutrition, and taste. It provides not only easily absorbed zinc, but also a robust combination of high-quality protein, B vitamins, and trace minerals that strengthen nearly every system in the body. Pork has long been misunderstood nutritionally, often dismissed for its fat content or associated with unhealthy cooking practices. Yet, when sourced responsibly and prepared correctly, lean pork can be a deeply restorative food. It contains all 9 essential amino acids required for muscle and tissue repair, making it a complete protein. Its zinc content supports the production of enzymes and hormones, particularly those involved in testosterone and insulin regulation, and also contributes to collagen synthesis, which keeps the skin, joints, and connective tissues strong. The presence of B vitamins, especially thiamine, B1, niacin, B3, and B12, complements this process by fueling energy metabolism and maintaining nervous system health. The result is a food that not only nourishes the body's tissues but also helps sustain steady energy, focus, and recovery. When consumed moderately, lean pork can serve as a stabilizing dietary anchor, particularly for those who are physically active, under stress, or recovering from illness. The synergy between zinc, protein, and B vitamins accelerates muscle repair and supports hormonal balance, helping the body adapt to physical strain. This is why pork, when prepared in traditional slow-cooked or stewed forms, was historically considered a recuperative food in many cultures, hearty, warming, and efficient at restoring energy. The gentle release of nutrients from slow cooking creates a kind of mineral-rich broth that soothes digestion while nourishing deeply. However, the benefits of pork depend heavily on the quality of the cut, its preparation, and its source. The ideal choice is lean, unprocessed pork such as tenderloin, loin chops, or leg cuts, trimmed of visible fat. These portions provide a high zinc-to-fat ratio and minimize saturated fat intake. Processed pork products such as bacon, sausages, or ham, while convenient, carry high levels of sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that undermine the health benefits of zinc and protein. Frequent consumption of these processed forms is linked with elevated risks of hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and certain cancers. Therefore, the focus should always be on fresh, lean, and minimally processed meat, prepared through methods that preserve nutrients and avoid unnecessary fats or chemicals. Cooking technique has enormous influence on both safety and nutritional value. Baking, roasting, or slow-cooking pork allows the meat to retain moisture and tenderness while reducing the need for added oils. Overcooking or high-heat charring, on the other hand, can create harmful compounds such as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, which can irritate the digestive system and potentially increase long-term disease risk. To reduce these risks, marinate pork in a blend of citrus juice, vinegar, herbs, and garlic before cooking. This not only tenderizes the meat and enhances flavor, but also lowers the formation of these compounds. The acidity in the marinade improves mineral absorption, especially zinc and iron, while herbs such as rosemary or thyme add natural antioxidants that protect the meat's nutrients during cooking. Pairing pork with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers, tomatoes, broccoli, or cabbage is a simple and effective way to enhance zinc and iron absorption. In traditional cuisines, pork is often combined with fermented or acidic sides, think sauerkraut, kimchi, or pickled vegetables, which improve digestion and balance the richness of the meat. These pairings are not coincidental. They reflect ancient culinary wisdom that recognized the need for contrast, the acidic to balance the heavy, the light to complement the dense. For a wholesome meal, consider baking pork tenderloin with citrus glaze and roasted vegetables, or preparing a slow-cooked stew with cabbage, garlic, and root vegetables. These methods preserve the nutrient balance and help the body process the protein efficiently. Despite its valuable nutrition, pork carries warnings that must not be ignored. Undercooked or contaminated pork can harbor parasites or bacteria such as Trichinella and Yersinia, which cause serious infections. Always ensure pork is cooked thoroughly, reaching an internal temperature of at least 63 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit for whole cuts, and 71 degrees Celsius, 160 degrees Fahrenheit for ground pork. Avoid consuming raw or undercooked pork products, especially in regions where meat inspection standards are inconsistent. It is also important to avoid excessive use of frying oils or sugary glazes, which can transform a nutritious meal into one heavy with unhealthy fats and calories. Individuals with high cholesterol, hypertension, or metabolic conditions should limit pork intake to small portions, about 100 to 120 grams per meal, a few times per week, while balancing the diet with fish, legumes, and plant-based proteins to reduce saturated fat exposure. Those who are highly active, such as athletes or manual laborers, may benefit from slightly higher portions due to their elevated protein and zinc needs, but still should prioritize lean cuts and gentle cooking methods. Ethical and environmental awareness is another part of eating pork wisely. Industrial pig farming has been criticized for overuse of antibiotics and environmental strain, but responsibly raised, free-range pork provides better fat quality, fewer contaminants, and a more sustainable footprint. When possible, choose pork from small-scale or pasture-based farms, where animals are allowed natural diets and movement. The flavor of such meat is richer, the nutrient profile superior, and the ethical dimension more defensible, an approach that aligns nourishment with responsibility. At its best, pork offers deep satisfaction and comfort. Its mild flavor and versatility allow it to harmonize with a wide range of vegetables, spices, and herbs, making it suitable for nearly every culinary tradition. Properly prepared, it delivers the warmth of slow energy release without heaviness, the nourishment of essential minerals without excess. Yet its strength can turn to harm when treated carelessly, when eaten too often, cooked poorly, or sourced from unhealthy systems. The wisdom lies in restraint, balance, and respect for quality. Lean pork, when chosen thoughtfully and cooked with care, represents a food of renewal and balance. Its zinc content supports the synthesis of proteins and hormones that sustain vitality. Its amino acids rebuild muscle and tissue. Its gentle richness satisfies hunger and strengthens resilience. Combined with fresh vegetables and prepared in ways that preserve both safety and integrity, pork can stand as one of the most practical and restorative sources of nourishment, not indulgent, but grounding, reminding us that even everyday foods can become medicine when eaten with awareness and balance.